Hi, Chachi here, New York Comic Con, and I'm with Voltron. Well, not actually Voltron, and I'm going to let him introduce himself and let us know what he does.
We all are Voltron, right? In the end of the day, we all come together like Voltron. What leg would you be?
Actually, I'd be the head.
You'd be the head, of course. We're all going to argue over who the head is. I'm Jeremy. I am Jeremy Corray. I'm creative director at World Events and head geek in charge and one of the producers on the new show. So, yeah, I have the greatest job ever.
Fantastic. Now, I haven't had the opportunity to check out the new show. I was unaware that it was out already.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, exactly. So give the viewers a little bit of information on the new series and where it picks up at.
Sure. Voltron Force is like a next-generation animated series. It's aimed at kids, but classic fans, you're going to dig it as well. We put so much fan service in there, from Keith's mullet to, you know, where's Sven after all this time. There's so much to do when you watch it with your kids. So they're going to enjoy it on this new level that the robot lines have been upgraded, advanced. The things we're able to do in animation is like stuff we couldn't even dream of in 1984 or even 1998. I mean, it was ridiculous. Like, we can make the lions run and just the fluid feline motion, and we've upgraded all the tail weapons, and then Voltron itself just comes across as bigger, badder, and what's really cool is we've spun everything on its head, where now everybody gets a chance to form the head. So that solves our issue that we were having earlier, right? So now when Red Lion comes in the middle, now we have totally new upgrades of powers. Magma pistols are coming out, so it's awesome. It's Voltron, you know, on steroids.
Sounds fantastic. Yeah. Now, I know you're short on time and you got to run, but I personally want to know, have you heard of MC Frontalot?
Yeah, absolutely. Now form the head. Now form the head. I want to work with that guy.
All right, just making sure. I wanted to make sure you were aware.
No, we were going to do something. I forget. I was like, we got to get in touch with this guy to use that. So, MC Frontalot, we're coming. We want to talk to you. All right, man. All this stuff. Did you see the Voltron fan film that was out there? That's Alex Albrecht?
I didn't.
Yeah, the one guy who's worked on like Dig Nation and stuff. Go look at it. It was Voltron The End. It's like crazy. I just met with his agent and stuff. The love out there for Voltron, it's amazing.
What's up? It's Sorg here. We're talking with Nick from Dynamite, talking about the new Voltron comic book. So it's coming up. Tell us, what can we expect? I'm an old-time fan, had the little figures and everything. Right. And, you know, am I really going to dig this new one?
I think so. I really, really think so. I mean, we wouldn't be doing it if we didn't think we were telling a good story. So take it, you know, I'm biased, but we got a really, really good up-and-coming writer, Brandon Thomas. We brought in Aria Padello, one of our Green Hornet artists from Green Hornet Strikes. He's really capturing the essence of the character, and we're putting our best foot forward. We've got Alex Ross, Sean Chen, and Wagner Reese doing covers.
Excellent. Now, you know, this is going to be geared more for the old-time fans. More than anything? Yeah,
I think it is. You know what? And I asked Brandon to give me some notes, so I'll crib from Brandon's notes, because I wanted everybody to get a feel of what Brandon was thinking, because he's the guy, honestly, he's the guy who's rolling up his sleeves, looking at all the old TV shows, working it. And, you know, for him, think about it like Star Trek, the J.J. Abrams reboot. It's streamlining it. It's giving you the characters. It's giving you the essence. They didn't change, but you can start over. If you're a fan who's enjoyed it, you can enjoy this, and you will enjoy this. But if you're a new fan you've heard of Voltron, or all of a sudden you're like, oh, Voltron looks pretty cool, let me pick that up, it makes it easy for you to enter into this world.
You know, what's the timeline looking like for these issues? You know, what else coming up? What's next in Voltron?
Well, the first issue ships in December. Retailers are ordering it now, so hey, ask your local retailer to reserve some copies. It's shipping in December, monthly, and based on sales, we're going to probably have a miniseries, and we're going to have Brandon write the miniseries too. Excellent. This way, he can coordinate with himself better. This way, he knows what territory to venture into for new territory. We really expect Voltron to do very well for us. It's a great character. He's been out of the limelight for a while, and what Classic Media and World Events is doing with all their partners, including Mattel, the THQ video game, really bringing a lot of attention to the character.
It does seem like the time, because there's definitely been that cult following. Like, Voltron has never left the geek culture, it seems. Like, recently, my friend, we always talk about MC Frontalot has the Outform the Head song. Right. So have you ever heard of that?
No.
And so, I mean, it's definitely on people's minds, even though we haven't seen too much upfront like on Nicktoons or anything like that.
Right.
I think it's tremendous to see this kind of push for it to grow up again, just like we've seen other properties recently.
Well, and again, I just think that Classic Media and World Events really pulled it together in regards to let's get our partners together, and then we're going to give it a big push. They did it right. They didn't just say, "Hey, we got Voltron. Who wants to sign up?" They said, "Look, we like working with you. We think you're going to do a good job. We like working with you. We think you're going to do a good job." And they pulled partners in, and now you see the big splash. And that makes it, to me, that makes it so much more special. I'm fortunate to be a part of this.
Excellent. Voltron, the comic, check it out. Sounds like it's going to be fun. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Can you tell us a little bit about the gameplay and development of the game?
Yeah, absolutely. The game is for the Xbox Live Arcade and PlayStation Network. It's coming out on the 29th and 30th of November for 800 Microsoft points and $10. What's cool about it is you play as a lion, and it entails shooting, it entails melee combat, so it's got a twin stick shooter element, but it also has this jumping paws, claws, and jaws gameplay style too, where you can hop onto a tank and tear it up using the left and right bumpers. And then it also has the whole sequence of forming Voltron and fighting as Voltron for up to 5 players over Xbox Live or PlayStation Network. So that was one of the unique things that we really had to think about in the game design, is how do we get up to 5 players cooperatively playing one Voltron. And the way we did that is we switched from an action sort of twin stick shooter melee game to a turn-based combat game. So each player gets to take a turn determining what attack Voltron performs, while the other players will choose how powerful that attack is. So you're truly working together. One person will determine what the attack is, the other players will determine what the power of that attack is, and then it'll rotate through all of the players so they each get a chance to attack and to choose the power of the attack. And then when it flips over to the other side where the row beast's attacking, it's a quick time style event where everyone has to press a certain button at the right time. If enough people press, you'll do a counter and do damage to the row beast. If only a few people press the button at the right time, then you'll maybe take a little damage. If not enough people press the button at the right time, you'll take full damage. So we're trying to balance that cooperative play on both sides of defense and attack.
Sounds like a nice mixture. As far as the story goes, where does that pick up at?
Right at the beginning of the classic series. So it goes right from the beginning to the end of the main story arc. So you're going to be encountering and being in places that are familiar to fans. And the story is told through the actual original animation. And all of the voice actors are in it as well. So we've definitely got a fan service piece for those people looking for the first Voltron video game, 27 years in the making, or in the demand, I should say. It's certainly going to be one that we're really eager to see what Voltron fans like.